That I don't believe her ass is real. She talking about it too much. It's new. You know how when you get a new bag, you just can't shut up about it. You can't stop wearing it.
Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. Hey girl, hey. So today we are going to be reviewing Too Hot to Handle Season 4. Episode 4. So let's get into it. Before I get into the video though, you know what I'm about to say. Give the video a thumbs up first and foremost, because that just helps the content. But then I need you to subscribe to the channel, okay? If you like reality TV commentary, or sometimes I do like celebrity news, it gotta be real like interesting to me though, but I do cover it sometimes. So if you like any of that, then subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into it. Okay, so this is the episode where we find out if Seb and Kayla did anything that they were not supposed to do. Now, in the last video, I was like, they some fools to like bet on them and have faith in them, because, girl. But this episode, Lana asked them how they feel and all of that stuff, right? And then they go downstairs to like wait for them to come back to see if they did anything. Now, I was thinking like they didn't do nothing because they were alluding to the fact that they did something. Like Kayla had said something like, if we're alone, we're gonna make the best of it. So to me, it was like they ain't do nothing, because if they would have did something, she not gonna be saying that. So then Lana reveals that, well, first everybody asked him like, did y'all do something? Did y'all do something? And they say no. But then Lana reveals that they did not rule break. Now here's what I'm confused about. Y'all cannot rule break in the suite alone, being together all night with all of that sex accoutrement, and y'all can't go one day in the daytime without kissing each other? It's giving sketchy. It's giving sketchy. Y'all could go all night long, which proves that you have the self-control, but you can't go throughout the day without kissing. Get out of here. So then Britain says that she is second guessing her connection with James, right? But then right after that, we find out that two people get to go on a date. But the gag is the two people that get to go on a date are the two new people. And not only do they get to go on a date, they get to choose out of everybody in the house who they want to go on a date with. So Ethan is the new guy, and he gets to choose who he wants to go on a date with, and he chooses Sophie. I was not expecting that, because everybody had been up Kayla butt. So I really thought that the guy was going to choose Kayla, but he chose Sophie. Then we get introduced to Flavia. She's the new girl, and she chooses Seb to go on a date. Again, I was not really expecting that. I thought like she was going to choose Nigel, because at first everybody was up Nigel's butt. So Kayla is freaking out. Creed, I feel like, is trying to like keep a straight face, but then they have to go get ready for their dates, and now they are on their dates. They show us Ethan and Sophie's date first, right? And the double gag is Lana is really trying to test them to see like if they're gonna switch up. Okay, Lana's trying to see if they're gonna switch up. So then on the date, Ethan basically says that Sophie is his type, right? And then also going back, like when they asked, I think James asked Sophie what her typical type was, and when she was describing it before we even see Ethan all the way, she was describing Ethan. Like with the dark hair, the tattoos, it was Ethan all the way. But anyway, back to their date. So they are on their date, and then I felt like I didn't feel like they were vibing enough for him to like bring in the whole kiss thing. But it just felt forced. It felt forced, but he brought it up. He said he get a free pass, and Sophie is a rider. So she was like, no, it just wouldn't be right. And I feel like for me, if I am dating you or trying to date you, and I find out that you have like somebody else, and then you do something shady, to me, like that's how you would be with me too. So I don't want you shady, you know? Anyway, but she says like it just wouldn't be right. So then we cut to Seb and Flavia's date. And when I tell you Flavia was laying it on thick, again, it felt very forced. Like she knew that she had a job to do, and that job was to entice Seb so that he would betray Kayla. It was given that. It was given very much so forced. It was given very much so the producers let her know, got in her ear and was like, you need to come in there and really try to get him because he easily tempted, bop, bop, bop. And maybe that was the purpose of it all, to see if he would honor his connection with Kayla. I mean, I guess that was the case, but like, and I guess that was the point and the purpose, but I don't know. It just felt very forced, especially when she was like, come on, you know you want to, about the kiss. It's like, girl, calm down. Surely in real life, you would not be hawking a man to kiss you this way. It's too much. But again, it's seeming like the producers were trying to start some stuff, because he says that Flavia is his typical type. And then she says that, like, you know, first of all, she wouldn't stop talking about her ass, and it's like, I don't believe her ass is real. She talking about it too much. It's new. You know how when you get a new bag, you just can't shut up about it. You can't stop wearing it. That's what it's giving. It's giving she just got a new ass and she just won't shut up about it. Girl, we get it. You have the cakes. Like, chill. So then it's time for them to go back to the villa, and Sophie and Ethan come up first, and she's holding on his arm, and then she looks happy. Creed was kind of like freaking out, or so he made it seem. He was kind of acting like he was nervous, right? And then the girls were acting very thirsty over Ethan, and it's like, I guess he a good looking man. He got a lot of tattoos and stuff, but like, calm down. I feel like they be forcing them to like overhype these people, because no, it's not that serious. It's just never that serious, okay? But then we get Seb and Flavia coming in, and Kayla was like, if they come in holding hands or holding on to each other like the way Sophie and Ethan came in, I'm gonna be hurt, right? And they did. They came in holding hands, and she starts to cry, and then she storms off or whatever, which I feel like, again, I think that's something that the producers probably made them do, like, to, like, I mean, come on, like, please. But anyway, so then Sophie goes to talk to Creed, and she basically just tells him, like, you know, I had the option to kiss him, but I chose not to, because I am interested in you, in this thing that we've started to build. And he basically says that he feels the same way, like he likes her too. And then finally Seb goes to talk to Kayla, and he tells her, which they were really they was dragging this out. Like, they was trying to build up the suspense, I guess. But then he finally says that, like, he did not kiss Flavia. He had the option to, and he did not. And when the narrator was like, I'm gonna need to see some footage of that, I literally was about to say that out loud, because I gotta talk out loud to myself. Like, I can't like think certain things. I have to like say them out loud. I'm an out loud thinker, okay? But I literally was about to say, I need to see the footage, because I don't believe it, because she got real close to his face. But then they showed the footage, and they actually did not kiss. He said that, like, you know, he had something with her, and so that was cool. Then Flavia says that now she is gunning for Creed. She's coming for Creed, and I just was like, oh, Lord, 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 because I like Sophie. Like, you know. But yeah, then that was the end of this episode. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.